Welcome back to Let's Play Hot Wheels World Race. So, let's get back to where we were. I think we were doing some golden things, if I remember right. We're towards the end of our second run through of the Veteran League. This is another place where I haven't gone with pickups, but hey, hooray! I've only gone through this place once, and I actually don't remember where the pickups are in the slightest. So we'll see what comes of that. I'm surprised that I actually managed to get all the pickups on another place. Was it Emerald Forest? No, Emerald Forest. No. Is there a place called Emerald Forest? I think I'm confusing that with something from a Sonic game or something. Think of Emerald Crater, I think. But Emerald Crater, we can't get all the pickups there. So whatever. There's some place where I somehow surprisingly managed to get all of them. Oh, it was one of the water stages, wasn't it? Anyways, gold! So speaking of goldenness, I have made, again, a couple small changes to textures and the like since playing this last time, although I haven't actually changed any cars that we've already seen. But just keep in mind, I have things in mind for what's what, essentially. And hopefully we'll see one more of those in the next couple episodes. Hopefully we'll see all of them by the end of the game. I totally intend to. We still have plenty of cars from Lock 1, not 2. Alright. That's not how you go fast. I just don't think this is the car I want to be using. I'm going to try to get all the pickups somewhere, although I managed to do it before somehow. Not on this particular track, granted, but... Go away, Valentine, or whatever your name is. Okay. Now we're in first. That took long enough. But one thing, something that I'd unfortunately forgotten entirely these past couple episodes, was it was proposed that we actually have Governor be in this game, despite me talking about Governor not being in this game earlier, under the guise of, who was it? No Matter, who I keep confusing with, at least how I oftentimes confuse. Oh, come on. Good job. Okay, so never mind boost. Actually, this should be plenty of pickups good anyways. I've only picked up 30 of them so far. Hopefully, for the next jump I find. But yeah, so Governor will be No Matter, who I admit there's a high probability of me confusing with Bedlam when I first see them. I would have liked to use booster, but for some reason it just didn't occur to me to do so. I had already had it in my mind that I had done a boost because I did a boost on the previous jump. Is that Switchback I just passed up? I don't think Switchback's in this race, is it? I'm just missing things with my eyes. Look at that. Sogs, you need to loop better. What? I really did not think I had done that trick last time. This is what happens when I jump into the later part of the Veteran League after not playing this for a week. I can only wonder what it's going to be like being in the Elite Leagues. But we have some time before we get there, thankfully. Go away, 40. Christina, or whatever your name is, please stop. I have a higher top speed than you. Go away. That's how it should happen. What? Oh, I didn't get boost that time. I was trying to boost. I do notice that it seems to be a bit hard to get perfect if you're doing a barrel roll instead of a flip. So you should rely more often on flips. But if I try to rely more often on one thing than another, then there's a high probability of me accidentally. Oh, doing a steal trick. Okay, not the best performance, but we got it. Shoo. Completely forgot the Drift Transform was even here. Yeah, it's a 6-second difference between first and last. That's a lot bigger than usual. So hopefully we'll see No Matter at some point as the Governor. I just assure you that there's a high chance that initially upon seeing them I'll confuse them with Bedlam. That being Jester, because those cars look so similar in my mind. Anyways. Where do we go next? I can't wait to unlock the last of the few tracks too. Once we go into Elite, but it's gonna be some time before we get there. So, I think I'm at the point where no matter what position I get here, I'm gonna win the tournament. Not that I actually need to win all these tournaments for anything in particular. Well, I think the only thing that you get from doing the tournament mode is, or league mode I guess, is unlocking new tracks. And new difficulties in league mode, for that matter. But league mode is my campaign here anyways, so whatever. It's an end in its own right. Pretty. You'd think all that fire stuff would melt the ice. One would be concerned with those gears. They're just rotating textures, I think. It's still cool. Oh yeah, they are, because they're just textures on the wall. They're not actually literally gears. Anyways. I didn't look at whether I'd gotten all the pickups here, but I doubt I'd gotten on my first try. Shoo! That was one of those freezes where it goes on long enough where you start wondering, did the game just freeze? Like forever? Thankfully the answer is no. So thankfully this game's AI doesn't seem to cheat on the first jump on a track by using boost when there's no way it could actually have boost yet. Which is reassuring. And messing up in this game can have pretty strong consequences, but at the very least the game doesn't seem to cheat ever as far as I've seen so far. Alright, is that Alex up ahead? Hey. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I got it. There's always someone right behind you in this game. That is Alex, isn't it? Well, never mind that. Okay. No alternate route for me. Oh, why are we doing this? It's weird. It's not like it's just lagging in general. It's not like my computer can't handle it. It's just freezing intermittently. There we go. Drift King Ryan Storm. Aren't you supposed to be back in the back? I tend to think of Drift King Ryan Storm in my mind as not being that great of a racer. But then, the way things usually work out in actuality, see, I feel like that should be a perfect landing. That was a really gentle landing. The way it tends to work in actuality, I believe, is Drift King Ryan Storm is more of a mid-level racer. Just tend not to think of them that way. I totally could get all the tokens in this race. Or in this track, not in this one race, I don't think, but... Was there a better shortcut or something on the other side? Or something to that effect? Oh, never mind that thing. Oh, jeez! Okay. So, again, no shortcut for me. Thank you. Rubber banding though in this game. This game's rubber banding is insane on both sides. I mean, of course, it's not quite as forgiving on this. I imagine this is on medium difficulty if I'm in this league. But look at this. Suddenly, I'm just back up with everyone. And now, because everyone missed that jump too, because they stayed behind. They slowed down long enough for me to catch back up. Oh, laggy. Why are we being laggy? I don't want to hit anybody while I'm in the air here. God, what's with me and doing still tricks today? I'm never gonna get that shortcut this race. So people got ahead of me by going up here somehow. Is there a particular reason for that? As far as I can see. But I don't suspect I'm going to get any significant amount of boost before I get to this next jump. Man. So much for that thing. I'll get up there one day. I think I got up there once the first time I raced through here. But blah. I actually had a pretty decent lead, surprisingly. It's kind of weird. But man, it's funny sometimes how if you can just manually stop in the middle of a race, just slam on the brakes. And I won by 3 seconds. What happened? Okay, something happened to 40 something. What happened here? It's like the stuff you were seeing happen to the robots in the GBA version. Wait a minute. 40 something had a bit of an accident. Also, I won a little bit. Despite also getting tied for a second. Did somebody like order a hit on him or something? Man. So hopefully we'll see 40 something again at some point. But for now, it just kind of had a problem at the end. Yay. I wonder where this game sources its tire textures from, because making the car's texture gold does not turn its tires, or not tires, its wheels gold. Anyways, I'll go to the next one. So now we're done with Wave Rippers. So what do we want here? I have a few characters we play as. Oh, just can't play as Muscletone, great. I already did Maelstrom, which we were retroactively deciding was a professor. Silhouette. One day, man! So, this is a tough choice. Because I'm basically going to have to leave one of the characters aside. There's no way I'm not playing so fast. Like, that's not negotiable for me. We only have 2 more leagues with these guys, and we have both Racecam and Metacog. Metacog hasn't really been doing much compared to Racecam, though, truth be told. Also, oh, I would like to at some point have a car that has good acceleration, but these guys are polar opposites. Low speed and low grip, that's kind of weird. High acceleration. But Racecam just seems like a thing to play as, to be perfectly honest. Did I just unlock Roger Dodger? Actually, there's something I need to check on. Excuse me for a moment here. I think there's something I forgot to do. This will be an opportunity for you guys to see. If I did forget, this will be an opportunity for you guys to see how I do something. In particular. Yeah, okay. So, what we'll do... So I'll show you guys how I replace textures real quick. You're not going to be able to see the windows of me like messing around with files, but I'll say what I'm doing. Just in case anyone's curious. So, there are 2 things I'm using in the Dolphin emulator to be able to do this. There's primarily the load custom textures function, but there's also, to be able to replace textures, you need to know what file names to give them. And to do that, I need to actually dump the textures and see what names it gives them. So I'll open up the folder since I'm going to copy that. I'll turn on dump text. No, I won't turn on just yet. It's going to create a ton of files. So we're going to go here. And I'll actually wait. Usually I turn on dump textures when I'm right here. What dump textures will do is it'll put all the textures that the game loads into a folder for me. But it doesn't actually load the cars until I press start right here, so I can actually just turn the pictures now. It's gonna lag a moment. There we go. It was lagging because it was dumping the textures for me. Now you guys can't see it, but now I have a folder full of all these cars. And I actually already have the texture for this car somewhere else. The thing is, this game actually, I believe it uses the same file, strictly speaking, in the game's data for each car in any situation, but the thing is, the way that Dolphin replaces textures and dumps textures, it treats the car's texture when you're playing as it and when it's an AI opponent as different textures. Because what actually happens is the texture is actually high resolution when they use a well, let's say it uses a normal texture when you're playing as a car, but when that car is an AI car, it actually instead will cut the resolution of that car in half. So what I'm doing right now is I already have a texture in the load texture folder. So I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the name from the texture I just got and I just dumped of this car of Roger Dodger. I'm going to rename the texture I want to replace it with as that texture's name in the load texture folder. So now if I go into, I don't want dump textures on, so I need to refresh it now. Get rid of all these dump files now. So now if I turn off load custom textures, let the game run for a moment, try it back on. There we go. And we're good. And now look who we have here. You can't see it very well right now actually, but it'll be easier if I go a bit faster and then do it. It's so hard to see the side of your car in this game, but you can probably see what's going on here. At least I hope you can. So now, I wasn't originally going to do this. I did this just yesterday, but ta-da! I now have race cam in the default Roger Dodger design from Stunt Track Challenge. This is a little fun thing. But in any case, I suppose the next episode we'll play as this car. Again, the cars with the high acceleration, or low acceleration and high top speed. I'm getting kind of tired of that. Why are all the cars like this? I finally find a car that's not like that and I end up turning it down. But we will play as Metacog at some point, probably to go through Quick Race to pick up the pickups in a level. And potentially, well, probably not going to be the best for... It'll be good with slow speed for that too, although I'm not sure about its grip. But it will probably not be the best for trying to get good times from locked stuff in the gallery. But in any case, I'll see you guys next time. Next episode, let's play Hot Wheels Road Race, where we go through the tournament this time. Go to Race Cab. Bye, guys.